What up, everybody? Here we go. Episode 80. 80. I cannot believe we've gotten 80. Guys, thank you so much for the support that I've been receiving. 80 episodes in. I've met over 80 people. I bet. Had to be. And we're going to keep going. Today we got Fuego. You can find him on Spotify, Instagram, all that stuff. 7evensofuego. That's how you can find him. I had a hard time kind of finding him on Spotify, but like the number 7, and it's just spelled sevens. Fuego. He starts off rapping. Here's my Christmas gift to you. Merry Christmas, everybody. Episode 80. Like, subscribe, rate, review, all that great stuff. Whatever you can do, do it. And if not, whatever. That's cool too. Enjoy the episode. Merry Christmas, everybody. Boom, shalak, boom.
Welcome to the Inner Talk Podcast. We'll no topic is off limits. Now here's your host, my daddy, and Roy the Soul. Oh wait, one more thing for me. Thank you for coming to the Inner Talk Podcast. Boom, shalak, boom.
Start already, we won the race with no confetti. That sneak dissing, fake love, you know hate. If you don't hate already, I was born for this. I rip a beat in my whole arm for this. Nigga never been scorned for this. Your whole team infamous, my regime infamous. You ain't seen the trenches, bitch. Yeah, I live right up the block, boy, and no chopper with the shit. I'm chopping your blocker with the shit. Your whole squad is on my list. Just be mad at ball of fist. Just be glad you're not the witness. I ain't stopping with the shit till I get all my respect. Shit, no niggas when I piss. Oh, you don't respect me yet? I'ma aim and never miss. Hit your crane, you won't be missed. Too many names is on my list. Niggas ain't paying for foreign whips. Was foreign this, orange drip. Niggas tripped in this homicide. We gon' let it ride us in that shit. I could ride on the village, bitch. I ain't hiding no censorship. I been climbing like immigrants down Trump's, I ain't gon' say that shit, stay in your lane, I'm in my lane, but my lane is more like a freer bitch. Got more to gain when I go insane, but right now I'm chillin', bitch. They wanna paint me the villain, bitch, but Batman gon' give a shit. You a bad man, then God hand gon' kill that shit. You could catch me out here walking with a zip, flossing like a dentist on the trip. I'm smooth on the mic like it has lips. The fuck on the beat like it has hips. Be discreet, baby, I'm legit. Crazy motherfucker who could spit. Every day I live life like I'm the shit. I think your raps are so cool. Bro, fuck you. Where was y'all when I was trying to give love to all you niggas? Now I'm coming up and I can't trust you. Grinding up, they know I'm catching up. I could dust you. My broom and dustpan. Nigga A1 sweeping niggas, didn't even know he had a handgun. You can run, I'm dancing. Goddamn son, killing it, I'm really killing them. Charles Manson, bringing it, I got it fucking home. I'm the man, son. Kidnapped Drake and Wayne for a damn ransom. Anything I gotta make it happen, I'm handsome. Whoa, didn't you know I'm the man, son? Yeah, say they try to steal my name. Yeah, so I gotta go insane. Yeah, Fuego hot propane. Yeah, stop saving hoes, Lois Lane. All you do is complain. I'm just trying to maintain. I'm just trying to hold frame. Y'all just playing these games. I'm controlling these games. Y'all niggas is lames. I'm just switching my lanes. Y'all niggas ain't sane. Fuego.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you for starting off with some fucking heat, baby.
Hey, appreciate
Hell
it,
yeah.
appreciate it, dog.
All right, maybe just do a little hair. Ba-boom. Get this shit out of the way so it
Boom.
looks pretty. Damn. Man, you can spit. I like that.
Appreciate that.
I listened to your whole new album a few times. That's your newest one. Myself?
Yep.
Myself? Is that what it's called?
Myself, yeah.
I like the cover, too.
Appreciate
Like
it, appreciate it.
Let me turn this shit off. Make yourself comfortable. You're getting hot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, Fuego. Is that what you...
7evensofuego.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I call you?
You call me Fuego.
All right.
Yeah, let's keep it short.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna go with 7. But Chevin, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
7.
the homie. Like I can't so I had to go with like Fuego for sure.
Shout out to Chevin.
Shout out to Chevin.
He introduced us at Joey Cool and Friends.
Yep.
What'd you think of that show?
That was a dope show. I ain't get to stay for the whole one, but Scar the Monster, he's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's been on tour with Abnorm, right?
Really?
I think so.
I'm new to him.
Which one, Scar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole little night had a lot of really good local talent.
Yeah.
It was dope. That was a good night.
That was a good lineup.
Yeah,
That was a hell of a lineup.
what a fire lineup, and that little venue like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a Kansas City little gem.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, if you don't know about that,
yeah,
just the Riot Room, and then that lineup. That lineup would be. I mean, that lineup. A lot of people won't know most of those names, I guess, outside of Kansas City, maybe.
right.
I mean, I guess that's.
I knew it was gonna sell out in Kansas City, like for sure.
But yeah, that was like a Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that sucked about it was in Westport.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to talk shit on Westport?
Man, Westport is crazy. Like, no, I hate Westport. I was like, bro, they kicked me out so many times. Like,
It just sucks now that
I
it's
can't
like
even wear camo pants. Like, what the fuck?
it's like a prison in there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's fenced in.
Yeah.
Like, you can't drive around in there at a certain time, and you have to go through metal detectors, and
Yeah.
like that was that show was the first time I'd been down to Westport in a long time after hours like that.
Where?
That was like the first time I've been down there when I had to go through the gates and all that.
Yeah.
I was not down with that.
Damn. Like, I don't know. Like Westport. Westport's chill. Like, but they let shit go too far. I guess. Like,
That's just the culture. That's the Westport culture.
real shit.
That's been like
guess.
that forever. Like, I'm 40 years old. I've been going out Westport for 20 years.
Yeah.
And way back, like late 90s, early 2000s,
Mm-hmm.
it was, you know, I don't want to say dangerous, but it was seedy. You could you could buy cocaine on any corner
Yeah, I feel like
at
you can
any
do
time
that
of the day.
anywhere.
Huh?
I feel like you can do that anywhere.
I don't think you can do that. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't as like hard. I don't know. I haven't. Maybe you can. I haven't tried.
Right. I just.
But I just know that was like you could easily go up to someone and be like, "Hey, what's up with that Snow White?" And they'd be like, "Oh yeah, come on."
No, I can't do it. Can't do anything white drug wise.
Can't do anything white drug wise.
Can't. No
It's,
parents fuck that shit.
I ain't trying to do that. That's a young man's game.
Right.
I'm not a young man.
I don't even know if it's a young man's game. Like, R.I.P. Mac. Like,
yeah, that was were that pills? Wasn't that pills that he?
there was fentanyl.
Right, but
mixed in with
I think it was pills that were like made with fentanyl. Or like I think it was tainted.
Man, I don't know.
I don't know.
I just know there was like fentanyl in there, and man, like that shit crazy.
That sucked. That was a hard one.
Yeah,
That was a hard
real.
one.
Like,
yeah.
I think that was one like besides Prince. I think Prince hit me, and then like Mac Miller hit me too. I was like, damn.
Mac Miller got me. That was I don't usually celebrity deaths and shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, me either.
But this one was different because I was following him. I was a fan of his for a while. Like when he was first
Back in like Macadelic. And
like his first when he was
Good
like
day.
17.
Oh, yep.
And
Yep.
I first saw like his YouTube videos. Like I was like, this dude looks too old to be riding the bus. And dude was like, yeah, but he's 17. He's still in high school. He just got out of high school or something. I was like, dang, he's that good, that young. But how do some people get like that? How old are you?
25.
Okay, you're young.
Yeah. Ish.
You're youngish.
Youngish.
How long you been in the rap game?
Okay. What do you mean? Like, I'll say.
When did you start taking it serious? Because I'm sure you probably were always screwing around.
100%. Like, I think.
Out in the schoolyard or whatever, kind of in the
3
little
years
circle.
ago. 3 years ago.
Okay.
Definitely started really, really like taking it serious for sure.
What made you start taking it serious?
Fucking life. God
Yeah.
damn it. Like, I need to get rich. That's not the fucking like main goal, but fuck.
Sure it is.
I want to, yeah, basically.
Who wants
But-
to? Yeah, who doesn't want to get rich?
That's real. My shit. I'm trying to be able to replace my fucking job right now. So that's the fucking main goal right now. Like, so if I could get that, if I get to replace my job, it's a wrap.
Right.
There's nothing nobody can do. Like,
That's the dream.
mm-hmm.
That is the dream. That's what I mean, yeah, me too. That's my goal. I'd love for this to take off and this be my job.
It could definitely happen.
Hope
Like,
so. I want it to.
look at this shit. Like,
I'm trying. Oh, this is all faking it till I make it.
nah.
I just make it look good and hope people fall for it.
Yeah. This shit take off. Sure.
Hell yeah. I've been at it for
Breakfast Club type shit. Like,
Yeah. I like I'm
Joe Rogan type shit.
that
Like,
yeah. Joe Rogan and Breakfast Club are definitely influences.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But I can't do straight up Breakfast Club because I don't want to be pure. I think I probably told you that I have to be careful like with having rappers on all the time because I don't want to get like pigeonholed because this isn't like a rap podcast. I just love hip hop and
Mhm.
love rappers.
Yeah.
So I like having them on, but I can't keep having them on or else that's like all I'm going to be known for because I want other stuff too because like last week I had a 3D printer guy.
Mm.
And so I like to mix it up. But it's hard to say no.
You can just even it out. Like,
I'm trying to, but oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe how many local rappers are hitting me up to try to get on the show, and it's like I
gotta do it.
Yeah, I know. It's like I got to start turning some of them down, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna start. I'm thinking about starting a new project though, of not having them on the podcast, but having them come perform,
Okay.
and then doing like starting like a side project of just performances in here. What you think about that?
Like
Like what you just did. Just have them come in here and do something like that.
a Shade 45 type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That shit'll work. Easy.
But they
Easy,
can bring
like-
their own stuff, you know.
Like, yeah, that shit'll work.
I mean, I would like to do the 5 Fingers of Death, but
God.
that's hard. Not everybody's down for that. But if people want to come in and then to get other musicians too with like you know, guitars.
Get Nico for that shit.
Nico? Who's Nico?
Dominico.
Dominico. Oh,
That
he's
man would do it.
he's supposed to be on on here.
Where?
Yeah.
That man would do it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure. I think he said he would. Yeah, I've been talking to him and a few other people. How'd you hooked up with Shevin?
Can do. You know what can do?
Mm-mm.
Shit. One of the videographers in KC and shit. He's like one of the first people I met when I moved up here, and I was like, cause I was like coming up here like every day, like before I even moved to KC.
From St. Joe.
Yeah, and so I was just like, you know, trying to get familiar, like know people and shit, you know, like so I got family up here too, so like, you know, cause like KC rappers got like a weird like stigma like towards like people who ain't from here and shit. So
Do they?
I feel like that's what I be hearing sometimes. Like,
Okay.
I remember I'll talk about it later, but anyways,
We got all day, man.
man,
It's snowing
like,
outside.
dog, ain't it? Like
We ain't
it's
got
too
nothing to
fucking
do.
cold. But where was I?
We were coming down here a lot, trying to get familiarized with KC
Definitely.
and shit.
Yeah,
And
coming
that's-
down here and
Met the videographer.
I knew William. I met William. Met Kendu through William. Kendu basically like show me around, show me how to do shit. He like brought me the Roy Fresco show and shit before he started fucking doing his thing. And shit after that, shit. I really
It's all good.
don't know.
It's all good. So 3 years ago, you started taking it more serious.
Yeah.
Like you just said, what? Screw my job. I really want to just do this for like this is my passion. This is what I want to do.
Yeah, 100%. Because literally right after that, like, I moved up here, basically like I had a certain amount of shit ready, like savings and all that shit, but certain things happened to where it knocked me down. So I was fucking like basically at rock bottom as soon as I moved up here. So I was fucking just trying to climb and shit.
What,
so
from when you moved here from St. Joe?
yeah, like
Some
when
shit hit rock bottom for you.
hell yeah, like besides like expenses and shit, like I don't know, I think somebody sliced my tire. Like first time I got here, as soon as I brought it to the people, that was like, looks like somebody slashed your shit, and it was like,
Somebody you know?
I don't know, maybe it's like a welcome welcome to KC type shit. But I don't know.
Man,
but
I've never had my tires slashed.
it is what it is. Like I had weird shit happen to me before.
I've had my car broken into. I was just down in the crossroads about 2 months ago, and someone broke my window. Just for randomly, they didn't steal nothing, and which sucks is because I leave my car unlocked.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, because I don't want people to break my window. I'd rather them just open it and find that there's nothing in there and keep moving. That's my trick. It didn't work that time. I don't know if they were just being a dick because they just shattered it. They didn't even push it in or they didn't steal nothing, and there was stuff they could have stolen. It just was like a random break.
Ah, damn.
It sucks. Sorry, man. So you're going through a little rock bottom phase.
Yeah, rock bottom phase. Whatever.
How long was it? Was that 3 years ago when you moved down here?
Yeah.
And that's when you started.
That's how I started.
Okay.
Like, that shit, I about bounce back real quick though. Shout out to family and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
But definitely got back on my feet with that shit and then started like working with Chevin and shit. Oh, I ended up meeting Chevin through Kendu because he had like a video set going on when at the, I think it was like a 504 Tracy or some shit like that. I can't remember, before it burned down. But I went over there and met him because he was up there like just shooting a video or some shit. So I was like, all right, like gave him a CD. Like I think it was Shadows. That was like way before I dropped 7 a.m. And so I gave him Shadows. He went like, did like maybe like 5 shows or some shit, like in, I don't know, fuck where, California or some shit. But he did that shit and he hit me up for like a month or some shit, and I'm still like moving around KC. Like I don't have no job. I'm doing Postmates and shit. I'm trying to fucking
Nice.
I'm trying to fucking work for my uncle, trying to get pick up some like furniture, some shit, something.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm fucking with him, and he hits me up like a month later. Dude, we've been listening to fucking, I don't even know what song. He said All the Way Back Home and shit. And
Nice.
Started linking up with Chevin. Like
cool.
he ended up being real cool. Like one of my true friends for real. Like he came through on a lot of shit. Like
He's a good dude.
Hell yeah.
I like Chevin a lot. Real good dude. Have you guys done anything together or planned to have any songs or anything together?
It's crazy you said that.
Uh-oh.
There's so much shit like we fucking almost had. Like
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. Like we still working on a CD, like for sure. We keep trying to get a certain single out, but like, you know, different things happen. Keep doing different shit, so it's gonna come out eventually. But I think 2020 mid
2020.
maybe
We can get something from you too.
maybe a single or something. Like I'm about to call Chevin, like see what's up. Like there's a couple of things I'm sliding over. Like I got a certain producer I fuck with.
Okay.
So like we had a certain beat. Like he ended up selling that bitch. I was like, fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah. But
Yeah, where do you get your beats?
I definitely get it from this dude. His name's I.
Okay.
Yeah, homie lives in Chicago.
Oh nice.
Yep. I'm about to go down there probably in March.
Okay.
Go down there and see him.
When you first were like, hey, all right, I'm gonna start pursuing this and taking it serious, what was like your first, like, did you write shit down like and come up with a game plan, or like what was your mentality going, all right, here I'm gonna take this serious and here's what I'm gonna do, and what's been your game plan to get this shit going?
I'll say it like this. Okay, I've been literally writing music since I was five, and I wrote acapella like all the way until I was like middle school. I used to just rap acapella and beatbox and shit.
Right.
And then so I found like Fruity Loops and shit. I tried to like make beats. So I started making beats before I even like recorded on the track. And I was like, damn, let me try to rap to like some instrumentals and shit. So I started rapping like to all Lil Wayne shit, like huge shout out to Lil Wayne. But I always rapping Lil Wayne shit and shit.
Because you're from Louisiana, right?
100%. Lil Wayne. And I used to rap over all those beats, A Million, all that shit, and like Drake shit. And then once I got over that hump, I was like, yo, let me see if I can make some hooks. So I was just like doing shit step by step over the years. And then I finally was thinking, I was like, it never popped into my head until I was like 15 or 15, 16 to go fucking record something. Never in my head. Like I was always just felt like yo, let's fucking just rap. Like
That's
show
still
people
pretty
we can
young
rap.
though.
Yeah.
That's
but
young.
like,
I mean, you're a kid.
yeah, in a way. But I was like, I could have been so much further, like recording wise. Because once I got into the studio, it was like, damn, this is a different ball game. Like you really got to work for that shit. Like you got to get your sound right and shit. Like I ended up changing my sound because my name changed over the years. But I think I actually got my sound right now. It's getting
I'm sure there's a bit of a
better.
growing period
Yeah.
as you work on your craft.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think I took everything just step by step over the years, and then once I got the music side down and basically how I wanted to do it, because I used to like just worry about like getting signed and shit like that. Like I don't give a fuck about getting signed now. Like fuck that shit. Like if I get signed, cool. But I'm working on like independent shit right now, like how to build the fucking label and how to fucking move independently and set up everything. So that I'll say 3 years ago, that's when I had that, when I started thinking like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that probably helped with the fucking moving up here and fucking struggling and shit. And so once I got straight and shit, there's a couple of things that I was trying to do and I was trying to make happen. I started realizing certain routes I was forced to go. So definitely the independent route, for sure.
So like, that's a tough road to hoe.
Yeah,
especially in the music world. Is because basically that's what a lot of people have to do is to go the independent route.
Right.
Is there ways to kind of learn how to do that correctly? Like, are there YouTube videos how to be like an independent rapper, and not have to worry about trying to get signed? Like
maybe.
Like how? Like where would you even begin? Like this is a business you're trying to start, and if you don't, like where do you start getting the information to like? All right, how do I start building my independent business? How do I get my name out there? How do I get my music out there? You know?
I don't know. For me, I talk to people that's had like trial and error, and I've had trial and error for sure. Like I just say like I've seen certain like people like just how they moved and shit, and so I watch the way I move. I don't try to make those same moves because like I've seen people hit TV and fucking just not do nothing after that. Like people I know, so I was just like, you you just gotta make the right moves and then follow your intuition, and then on top of that, always listen. You go always listen to people, but you don't have to follow what they say. Just listen when taking what they say. So I just try to do that. Keep moving with my heart.
I said just follow your heart.
Real shit. Real shit.
I mean, that's what people want ultimately in any kind of art, is they just want their artists to be passionate about what they're doing.
Yeah.
And once that to fall off, I think that's when, selling out. And
I think every rapper has a point where they're like, they quit and they're just like, fuck, I can't do it. I don't know one rapper that hasn't like quit yet or like had to slow down for a while just to restart if they've been going for a certain period of time. I know I think I tried to quit.
Yeah.
I tried to quit like 3 years ago. Like for sure. Like I was like, fuck this shit, bro. Like hell yeah. But I couldn't do it. I went like 6 months strong.
Nice.
Couldn't do it.
Right. That's good. That means you're really passionate about it then.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what these dreams are, is these peaks and valleys like that.
Yeah.
You get super motivated and you're like, and you want to just go hard, and then, but it's not going where you want right away.
Yeah.
And
I think that's the only way, for real.
Yeah, and then that valley comes, and you're like, yeah, probably where you were at. Like, oh, I just want to quit.
Yeah, that's the only way for me right now. Like, I have to make this rap shit work, and I think that's it's because I believe in the universe. Like the universe makes shit happen for you to figure out how to do it, and overcome that shit, and become stronger, and figure out your paths. Like there's several pathways where you gotta choose the right one, and I just try to choose the right one. And I definitely feel like these years has definitely helped me figure out the way I want to go about my music shit. Because, man, I had so many different ideas about how I wanted to do it before I came to this conclusion.
What's your conclusion? Like, how do you make money? Like, how are you wanting to make money, make a living at it? Touring, live performances,
everything,
Spotify streaming, like
everything,
what's
merchandise,
streams,
shows, of course.
Shows is like the big one, right?
Yeah. 100%.
Are you performing live often?
Yeah, I try to make, we'll say, important performances. Like, I love performing, but nowadays I want to make like an impact every time I perform.
What does that mean to you? Like, how do you want to make an impact, or?
Shit. Make people know that I'm something different.
Okay.
For sure. Like, something different. I'm always boxed in something. Like, cause I switch back off the auto-tune and rap all the time. Like, motherfuckers always like boxing me in some way or other. So I'm just like, yo, I put it this way. I think my shit is just a certain style. I think it's a newer style. And so once I get that out there and get people to realize that, I think that would be able to grow after that. So that's what I'm trying to do. And on top of that, I don't want to be burnt out like on shows and shit.
Yeah.
Like, too burnt out at least. Like, if I'm going to do a show every week, I don't want to do it at the same place.
Oh, right, for sure.
Like, I want to do it like
bounce around. Here, get your name around.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to do like I would love to do the Riot Room every Thursday, but I wouldn't like.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool if you did have one spot where you could constantly go to. But yeah, I would see.
Yeah.
Wanting to bounce around for sure, so more people can check you out.
Yeah, like I definitely do need always need more performances, perfect my craft, my stage. That's another
That's
thing
what it comes down
to
to, right? The stage time,
like stage presence. I think when I first came up here and I did perform at the Riot Room, it was like with Chevin and I want to say Meta World. I think that was his name.
Okay.
I performed on stage and man, it was a good set, but it could have been so much better.
Right.
It's so much better.
You need those though.
Yeah. 100%.
You need that. You're not going to get better without having some not so awesome performances.
Yeah.
Just learning curve and just figuring yourself out, figuring out your
definitely
stage presence. Yeah.
Yeah, and then with time, it's good. It's good for real.
Who are you listening to around? Do you listen to a lot of music?
Kind of like you listen to a lot of Lil Wayne. Like, have you heard to like a lot of interviews and shit?
No.
Okay.
His interviews?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I haven't listened to a whole lot of Lil Wayne interviews.
He be like how he be talking. He be saying he be listening to himself a lot and shit, like more than other rappers. And like I feel like I connect with him on that because like
a lot of rappers say that.
I do like nowadays I do because I'm constantly working. Like if I'm not listening to my old shit and studying it, I'm working on new shit, and so I'm always listening to my shit. But I do check out people's shit. Like I check out KC rappers more than any mainstream rappers, 1,000%, because like
hell yeah, I like it. Yeah, that's great.
I got to see like who's good around here, and then on top of that, I want to work with people. So, I mean, I want to work with motherfuckers. So, it's all love. Like,
who are some of the ones you like right now that you've listened to? Or?
N.A. Solomon, No Scope.
Oh yeah, you know, I've had No Scope on.
Word.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah, No Scope.
I haven't met him.
Oh,
yet.
No?
No.
Oh, he's a good dude,
I fuck
man.
with his music though.
Really?
Yeah.
No Scope's cool as fuck, man.
Yeah, there's a couple.
I bet he'd work with you if he wanted to.
Word. What's he talking about?
What's he talking about?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No Scope.
Like, what do you mean? What does he talk about?
I don't know. I've never met him.
He's just a good dude. He's a true artist, and he takes music very serious.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect that from him after I started listening to him first and kind of checking him out before I met him, obviously.
Mm.
And when I had him on and met him, he just came off as more professional and serious than what I may have thought for some reason. And he's like always working on his craft, and he's super passionate about it, and he wants to wants to do big things.
Yo, like, I think we had a few like messages and shit like on Instagram and Twitter
Okay.
and shit. But as far as like music, like I haven't reached out to him for that yet. So I definitely, you know, it's funny you said that. There was a song I was working on the other day, and I was like, because I was looking through like certain rappers, because I'm very like picky. Like I want to work with legit a lot of motherfuckers, like 20 plus motherfuckers, but I want to make sure like placement is right, and make sure certain things are like going perfect, because I just know like when you align things perfectly, like it works better for both parties. Like I don't like throwing shit together and just like making something and just throwing it out. That song would be overlooked. Like we could just playing something and just like get something out good. But there's definitely this song I was like that I'm working on. I'm probably gonna drop summertime. And I was like, if this is gonna be my single, this might sound good with no scope on it, because I was like, there's a certain type of beat that's on there, and I was just like, yo, because it switches up, and I was like, yeah, this shit would sound nice, like if he slid right in here. But I gotta think about it, because like I'm really bad at throwing people on tracks and then not throwing the song in the album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not a person that I'm not a singles rapper. Like I like making my product and then releasing the whole body of work.
Okay.
Or releasing singles from that body of work. Not like I'm gonna just release this song because I made it last night or some shit. Like I will do that, but that's like instinct, not like consistently. Like I tried doing that one time. Didn't work. Didn't work. Like, and that's when I had a camera at that time, so I was making my own videos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I was dropping like a song every week, and it was like I was making a song every week and dropping a song every week. It just wasn't working out.
Mm-hmm. On what, SoundCloud or something, or?
Nah, it was like on YouTube.
Okay.
Like working out for me.
With the video. Okay.
For me at least, because it wasn't. I didn't like the subjects that I was talking about, and then like it just felt like it was rushed because I knew it was rushed, and then plus I just knew that because I watched my my analytics and all my fucking views and all that shit, and which gets most. And since my variety of music is like so up and down and shit, I pay attention to like what style of music people watch more that comes from me.
Mm-hmm.
So I realized that the music that I work on longer, people like more than the songs that I just make like quick. Some songs I make quick and people like, but
I'm sure it shows.
The majority of them, like
the more you work on something, it's definitely gonna show through.
Yeah, so it's like I had to really like sit back. I was like, okay, that's not the type of rapper I am, because like I'm a very competitive rapper too. Like if I see like people drop shit, I'm like, damn, I want to drop shit too. So, like,
right.
Yeah, so like at that time, I was definitely doing that, and I was like, yeah, I can't do that. Like I have to move on my own. And then once I started like really moving on my own, I think that's when I got like a little following. They started like following, like, so like that shit's working out.
Nice.
I'm gonna keep moving.
So no scope. Who are some other local cats you're listening to?
Let me get my phone.
I always gotta get his phone out. I feel you.
Yeah. Cause I download, like I'd be downloading everybody's shit.
How do you find local cat?
Unique
Like
16. I Pursue. He's in there.
a lot of independent dudes.
Schematic. I fuck with his shit. Dominico, of course. Dominico's shit. Big Mac 2, Roy Fresco, of course. Steph Up. Jupiter's Last Moon. Soul Man, of course. But let me go back. Dominico. That man, I have to say, he's one of the first, besides Aaron Alexander, he's one of the first KC artists like to truly like inspire me, like how like a mainstream artist would. And I think that's like after him, because Aaron, I think, was one of the first people like I downloaded like on Apple Music after I got that shit. And so I listened to him and Roy Fresco and shit. I was like, all right, I'll start filling out the scene and shit. Like these motherfuckers serious down there, like 10 times different. St.
Right.
Joe, 10 times.
Oh yeah.
Motherfuckers not professional, St. Joe, not for real. Like they getting there though. That's the thing. But KC, there's just different level, different.
It's real.
It's real.
It's
like,
real. It's
real
just
shit.
real
You
hip hop.
you
Kansas City's
you
got
come with
real
your shit.
hip hop.
You
Yeah.
gotta come with your shit, or you gonna get clowned.
People
like,
sleep on Kansas City hip hop. They
people
really do.
People sleep on the Midwest.
Yep.
And that's a problem. Like, I really want to fucking like have the Midwest popping, like the East, the South, the North, all that shit. Like, people talk about LA, North, New York, all that shit. Miami,
Atlanta,
like all that shit. Nobody, they talking about St. Louis. They ain't talking about KC. They ain't talking about.
They talked for St. Louis for a hot minute with Nelly.
For a little bit, yeah.
For a little bit,
For
yeah.
a little bit, but man, we ain't never getting no like mainstream like love or nothing like that. Like, it's crazy. Like,
Tech Nine gets some love.
yeah, but I love Tech Nine. I do, but I feel like he should, or I think that he should work with the local scene more, just a little bit, or help the shit get up a little bit more. I think he's great. He's a great artist. He's a very legend. Shout out to Tech Nine. Where he's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Does he feel like he doesn't have that spot like anymore or something like that? Like, he's still going hard. Like, and he's always working with people.
Always working with people.
I don't know. Maybe it's something I don't see yet. Like,
you want him to be working with more local?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
like,
I like that he spreads himself out, and I like seeing him work with Flatbush. He just did one with Flatbush Zombies.
Yeah. He
did that one with Chevin recently.
Yeah. That was a
Token. He did one with Token. I like when he. Yes, I like when he spreads it out like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. I don't think he owes it to Kansas City.
No, not really.
Rappers to put them on. I mean, I think it'd be cool.
No, and that's a thing too. I learned that this year too. It's not your job to put anybody on. Like, as a rapper, nobody's job to do that. Like, and yeah,
I do like the local. Yeah, I like Sully 4Q.
No, it is.
KC Young Boss.
Yeah.
I like him a lot, man. That dude. I listen to his shit all the time. He's a real one. Sully's a real one too. Yeah, those are like my two big ones I've had on rotation heavy. Alan Wayne the Prodigy. You ever listen to him?
No, I've heard him.
He's been on the show a couple of times. He's great. He's been touring on the West Coast a little bit. I just talked to him today. He's got a new video coming out next. It's on the 26th.
Oh, word.
Yeah, he gave me a sneak. He let me see it first. He's like, here's a little sneak one just for you. I was like, yeah. You kind of remind me a little bit of him with your universe talk. Like, he's all about just like the overall like following signs and just listening to the universe. And yeah, where's that come from? That's just kind of your. Where do you get that philosophy?
I don't know. Maybe it's spiritualism.
Yeah,
I guess. I don't know. I really got into it over the years, like
church,
and all that shit.
Not church.
No, church.
Oh yeah, in church.
Yeah, I used to go to church. Yeah, that's probably where it started. Like, just spiritual feelings and stuff like that. But it's crazy. I took some shrooms one time. Mm-hmm. I started feeling like that shit about resetting your mind and shit like that. Like, that shit is true. Like, I really felt like that happened because for 2 weeks I felt like, like.
When did you take them? When was this?
I was like way back then, like way before I moved here.
Okay. How much did you take?
I think it was like 4 grams.
Oh, that's quite a bit.
That's what you had to take that because like that's the only way you could like feel it, I guess.
Okay.
But after that shit happened though, I definitely felt like I could feel like people's vibes and shit.
Yeah.
Like, and like how they felt, like it was crazy. Like, I used to be able to walk down there like a hallway and like I could just feel like the dark aura of somebody like down there, bro. As soon as I go down there, they're just complaining. Like, that's why I find out they're complaining at the end. I was like, God damn, like that's some real shit. Like, so
negative energy.
Yeah, and then I started like reading more, and then I just started like trying to like tap into like your inner self. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, it's more of like a meditation process, more of a what's that called? Euphoria.
Okay, sure. Euphoria.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know the proper definition
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that, but
Do you meditate?
yeah, I try to.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day, legit. Like, and I realized when I don't meditate, like that's when I start like spazzing out and shit, or just like, you know. But yeah, I try to. I try to stay calm, try to stay level head, stay positive, keep moving forward. I try to stay in my bubble for real. Try to stay in my bubble, but still like step out of it for people at the same time. If you know what I mean. Like,
Are you like more introverted?
I think I'm extroverted.
Yeah.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm pretty introverted.
I can be both.
I'm in my little bubble all the time, and like it's hard for me to get out when I go out and about to
Yeah.
break out of that bubble too. But I
think,
make myself, but it's tough.
I think you need to be introverted sometimes, like for sure. You gotta just stay away from people sometimes. They're toxic.
I don't know if that's anything to do with an introvert, extrovert. That's just being wise and staying away from toxic people,
Yeah,
which is
100%.
hard to do. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
There can be some toxic people
It's
out
that
there that
energy. You got that good energy. It's attracting those people, like
are. Mm-hmm.
1,000%.
And some of the most toxic people can have the best energy.
100%. Like it's
Cause
crazy.
Because they're like hustlers.
Mm-hmm.
And they just know how to work their dark energy for them. But they trick you into making it seem like it's all good and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I've run into those people. I've had some very close relationships with some
That's a lesson.
manipulators. Basically, is what it boils down to.
That's a lesson of the year too. Like that's another reason why my albums call myself and shit. Like it's not like I don't know, like just feel like that at times.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the time. Like majority of the times. Like if I'm doing most of the shit I'm doing by myself, then you know why are you like? It's hard to explain.
I
but
get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do most. Being an independent, you have to do everything yourself, right? Like
have to.
everything. How do you stay motivated and focused to keep plugging away at
Goals.
Okay.
That's the only way. Like that was one of the reasons why I came down today. Like that was like I was thinking about this shit all week. Like so I was like, yo,
Nice.
go. Let's get this shit done. Do this shit. Like yeah. Like I definitely try to set up goals, and certain my goals are getting longer because I try to set up like I have an overall huge goal, but
Sure, but
I set
but
like
other
goals in between.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah, and so that's probably what gets me through the weeks because I fucking hate work. Like I fucking hate work.
Me too, man.
God damn it. Like
Me too.
so if I don't have a goal like on the weekend or some shit, I gotta wait for the next weekend. I'm just like,
Depressed.
yeah, dog. Like you understand? Like you understand? But
yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah. That shit's crazy. Like goals for sure. Knock shit off my list.
What kind of goals you have set for yourself right now?
I want to get some tracks done here pretty soon. Like so, maybe like this weekend or next weekend. I know Christmas is up and shit. So
Do you record at a studio or where do you record?
FSP.
Okay, what's that? Where's that at?
Fat Steve.
Okay.
It's over there, and he was in Independence. He didn't move it. It may still be over here in Independence.
Okay.
It might be a block over or some shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I always fucking. I don't know how to get there, so I just fucking don't pay attention to.
I had no idea I had
road sign.
a good studio around me.
Yeah.
Other
dog,
than mine.
I
Hey-o.
fuck with this. Like his studio is perfect for what I'm trying to do.
Nice.
I definitely think so. Like I've been to a couple around here. There's a lot.
Studios?
That's another thing that's different about fucking St. Joe versus Casey. There's a lot of fucking studios here. A lot of good studios here.
There's a lot of musicians.
There's a lot of fucking quality people that come through. The good, like, Wale was just here. Like, Paul
that's
Wall,
right.
Paul Wall was just at the studio. Like, shout out to the Goonies. Like, like, yo, it's crazy. Like,
Young Dolph and Keylock are coming
yeah,
in
bro.
March.
Like, yeah, and fucking,
I want to go to that one.
what's his name? I can't even think right now. He was at FSP there, right? But a lot of people coming through there too. Like, it's more professional. Like, way more professional. Like, it's just game changing. Like, definitely, like, as soon as I got here, when I came here 3 years ago, I was like, yo, I gotta give him my shit. I could get the fuck on my shit. Like,
Yeah, there's not really much of a. I don't hear much of anything of St. Joe.
we got a few rappers down there for sure.
Yeah,
We have a lot actually.
I'm
but,
sure you got a lot, but like, are any of them good?
Are them good? We
I
have
mean, really, if they were good, what would they? I don't know. I guess
Mm.
come down here, but what do I know?
It's a different mindset in St. Joe. St. Joe has a certain bubble.
A certain bubble. What's that bubble?
Certain bubble. Like if you're popping in St. Joe, like popping in St. Joe, you could really think you're. It could make you believe that you're popping like on the world.
Big fish, big fish in a really small pond,
100%.
and it gets to them.
Yeah. And some people coming out of that for sure. There's a lot of rappers that are becoming like more official now, like, you know, getting their like their BMIs and shit like that, and putting their shit on like Apple Music and stuff, like getting their proper videos done and shit like that. Like people are finally doing that now, but for a while, oh man, like it was bad. And then on top of that, like we had like rappers like that wasn't really like rapping, quote unquote. It was just like a parody shit that was like getting more like love than like the actual local scene.
Parody rappers.
For a moment, for a moment, and then it's just like,
Was there like there was a bunch of parody rappers, or was it just one dude that kind of was blown up with parody rap?
I was one dude.
One dude.
Yeah.
What kind of parodies was he doing?
I forgot what he did.
What was this dude's name?
What's his name?
What was his name? Is
I'm
he still
trying to
doing?
think.
Is he still doing? Is that all he did? Was he like a Weird Al kind of fella?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm about to look it up for you.
Okay.
But definitely. But no, I'm loving St. Joe's progress though. Like St. Joe's moved up a lot. But we're still working on the scene down there. Shout out to the people that are down there still pushing the music down there and shit. I just got done with that Fuego Fest down there.
I saw your Instagram post about Fuego Fest.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Basically, okay, so you know, have you heard of Trails West?
Trails West?
Yeah.
Brewing company?
No. Like, okay, so Trails West was like a festival that they had in St. Joe every year.
Okay.
And Miley Cyrus like went there before she got famous, and Taylor Swift went there before she got famous, and like a couple other like / country pop singers and shit like that was like always there. They never had rappers there, ever had rappers. So I always told myself when I was like younger, I was like, yo, we gotta fucking have something there that was like for the rappers and shit. So ironically, this year they were like, we're not doing no more Trails West. Last year, because they did Trails West, and Fuego Fest was supposed to happen last year, and shit happened, so we had to push it up a year. But Trails West didn't happen, so I was like, bet, like this is the time, like let's do this shit. So Fuego Fest is basically, in my eyes, it's just I want it to be the Midwest coming together. Like
Okay.
it was to build up like St. Joe, but it's just like it's bigger than that. Like it's way bigger than that. St. Joe's gonna be built up anyways. This is already getting bigger now. Like it's the people don't know. Like it's the 5th biggest city in like Missouri right now. Like that's bigger than a lot of other cities down there. Like
Right.
so, I mean, it's top 5 at least. But a lot of good people that do good shit. Hey Casey came from St. Joe. Like, and a lot of people don't know that. Like, it's weird. Like, a lot of people don't know that. Like,
They hate KC?
no, they like there's a lot of people that came from St. Joe that work here in KC, and they're here
I
doing
gotcha.
shit.
Yeah.
And they're like prominent people, I believe, in KC. So it's just like it's crazy how the connection like is there. And then like on top of that, even when I did the show, Fuego Fest, I had a few rappers couldn't make it. MC Trez couldn't make it, Chevin couldn't make it, and Moolah Bands couldn't make it, and Nick Danger. So that was 4 that couldn't make it. There was 10 other people, and shout out to them. They was all from different areas and stuff, and so I was trying to get them down there to come do the show and stuff. And so my main goal was mainly to get everybody together and network. And the people that did come there, shout out to them. They networked, got together, and the funny thing is it's crazy because I thought it was gonna be just for like St. Joe in a way, when I did it, and I was like, yo, this is actually could be better than that. Like we can make it bigger than that. Like it'd be for everybody. Like
Right.
people from KC start hitting me up. How I get on Fuego Fest? People
nice.
from fucking like St. Louis start hitting me up. Yo, how I get
cool.
on Fuego Fest? 'Cause I did like a show like right before Fuego Fest happened, and they followed me and shit.
Right.
And so I was like, yo, this is actually like, it's gonna be like way better than I even thought. So we did it, and the turnout was cool, but the reactions after the turnout was 10 times better, and now people know what's going to happen. And so yeah, I'm working on number 2. I'm trying to make an annual. Right now I want to do it in St. Joe 100% because I know like for a fact like that's the city that fucking music wise, like that's the city that built me up. Like so
That's really
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I gotta do it there.
Nice.
But if it gets like too big or too crazy, like let's say like
I think you should always keep it there, even if it gets as big as Woodstock.
yo,
Just,
like
here it is. I mean, it's not far from the airport.
you never know, like
There's plenty
you
of
never
land
know.
out there.
You never know, like it's a great spot, and it's hella good rappers down there, like hella good rappers. People just gotta see them, and then on top of that, the rappers gotta get more professional. Too on top of that,
Yeah.
So, I mean, now all of them are unprofessional, but it's just like everybody goes to their faces and shit. It's
Right.
There used to be like a certain weird mindset, like that just gotta do this, whatever. Like didn't want to like convert to the new ways of doing shit. So, you get left behind with like if that happens. So you just gotta keep up like with the times and stuff. So people are keeping up now. Like people are actually doing it. Like so, like
Was it at like a bar type? Like where was the Fuego Fest? Like what kind of venue was it? Like
it was a club venue. It was at Playing Hip Hop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had a few people in there, some food, drinks. Had a few vendors come in. Shout out to all the vendors. Shout out to Dominico, and shout out to Dom Chronicles. He came down here too, and he's DJ for the night.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, he had the vibes on right. Like the vibes were definitely right.
I'm gonna have to come next year.
Yeah, bro.
I'll be up there.
I plan to be in August for sure.
Okay.
I'm planning it.
As long as I have a little notice, I can make it because I always have my kids on the weekend.
Definitely, it's all ages.
So I have to.
All ages.
Oh, I ain't
$5.
bringing them.
Oh yeah. Hey, it don't matter. Like
I'm
you
bringing them. I'm talking about after
time.
hours.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I feel you.
They're staying home. I just gotta get a sitter for them, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have a good time.
Yeah. No, yeah. I love Casey. I think I honestly think I'm gonna stay here. Like for real. Like I could see myself living here. Like rest of my life.
Casey's
Like,
dope,
legit,
man.
Like
I love Casey.
I don't want to live in Cali or nothing like that. Like I'll travel to Cali and Chicago and shit like that, but I don't want to stay in the Midwest for real. Like, and KC is the best place to be. Like,
Casey's great.
KC is fucking great.
And if you want to go anywhere, it's not that expensive.
Right.
Because,
right.
You can fly. We're in the middle of the country. Flying anywhere is pretty cheap.
Right, man. Like,
pack your backpack on Spirit Airlines.
Yeah.
$200 will get you about anywhere to and from. But, I mean, like, what, $200 you can get round trip tickets to most places, I think?
Yeah.
Roughly?
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I just found it out. And you could probably get cheaper than that, too, if you find...
Depends where you're going.
Yeah.
Up at Vegas, you could probably get, like, one-way trip ticket for probably $75. Maybe.
Trying to go Vegas?
I'm trying to go. I've never been.
Nah, me either.
Yeah?
Yeah. I have a thing against gambling.
You don't have to gamble. There's all kinds of
Yo,
things to
you
do
gotta
out
gamble
there.
if you go to Vegas. Like, if I
Where do you get the itch?
I want some millions, like, before I go gamble. Like, I don't want to gamble broke. Like, I can't do it. Like, can't do it.
What if you got millions? You're just gonna want to gamble a lot of money.
Maybe, but that means I could lose that shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But that would be like on some birthday shit. Like if I did it, I really be trying to live like. I be looking at the like Kendrick and shit like that and people like that. So I be trying to like keep my shit solid. Like I didn't realize like, cause I fucked up before, so like I didn't realize family is like key and shit, and staying solid and going forward on your path, like 100%, like no ifs, ands, or buts. And bad energy, cut that shit out. Like everything got to be cut if you got bad energy. Gotta
Really?
go. I don't care, like family, like all that, bro. Like for real, like
No negativity.
Yeah, no negativity. Like you have to have positivity around you. You have to. That's the only way. Like I think if everyone legit just had positive, like figures around them, or maybe like just even in the language, because language is so strong. Like just have positive language around them, just a little bit of motivation. They probably would do 10 times better, like feel 10 times better.
There's been a lot of studies that show that just you can even trick your brain by just being positive all the time, and how
Really?
you can trick if you're always constantly telling yourself positive things and being positive in situations, it'll trick your brain into being a more positive and happy person. But it's something you got to work on, because being negative is so easy to do. It's so much easier to be negative.
And you can feel it too. Like you feel that shit. Like I seen something. It's like back in high school. Like they had somebody in the middle, and like there's people surrounding them, and their thoughts. They were supposed to. She was just supposed to sit there, just whatever. And they're supposed to think. The people around the girl, they were just thinking like negative thoughts. Or that was the study. The girl started crying like I don't know how many minutes later.
Wow.
Like that's just like how powerful energy is. Like that shit's truly powerful. So like they did the same thing with plants. Like they had 2 plants, and they had a group of people like speaking positive towards a plant, and then another group of people speaking negative towards that plant, and the negative plant started dying. Like that's crazy. Like,
dude, that is really crazy.
People gotta understand what they.
I didn't know plants could speak English.
Yeah, what they say. Like, like
wow. Yeah, just that energy. Just
shit's wild. Like I fuck up all the time. Like sometimes I'm negative, but I really be watching what I say. Sometimes I really do.
Yeah, like I said, it's so easy to be negative. Yeah, you gotta
be positive to yourself.
Yeah,
too.
and I guess that makes so much sense. Surround yourself with positive people.
Because even you could just be like, you be like, oh shit, I'm just a fucking dumbass. Like you said that shit. Like that shit's still gonna hit you some way or whatever. Like that might be something like small, like to say, but that shit built up like over time. Like I don't know. I feel like just shit like that. If you cut small shit out like that, you could really like start getting your positive energy like spinning and shit. Like
damn, you're right.
1,000%. You gotta start small. Like I've always believed that. Like with money and everything, like saving, you gotta start small. Like before you save, like. You could probably, if you want to save like $500 a week, like you better be making like $3,000 a week or some shit like that.
Right.
I don't know, like, but you gotta start small. Like, always gotta start small.
Damn, you're 25.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. I was not thinking like that at 25. You're ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game, in my opinion, in my mind.
I've had a lot of mentors.
You got to, yeah.
A lot of mentors, a lot of fuck ups.
Well, a lot of people don't learn from their fuck ups. It seems like you are. You know what I mean?
Man, I believe karma's real. That's what I believe. Like,
of course you do. You believe in the universe. You believe karma. Of course.
Karma's fucking real, and I've been attacked by that bitch so much. Like, you just gotta give out good energy. Have to. That shit. There's no way that shit's not real. I don't believe that. Like, I believe in God. I believe all that shit. Like, that shit. Karma's real. Equilibrium is real. Like.
Equilibrium, positive energy. Is that what do they call that? Boy, not The Secret, but what do they call that thing where you think positive and you put it out there? Put the positivity out there, and it's gonna
come back. You talking about the
oh shoot.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name. Like, or
yeah, there's a name. I'm trying to think of it. But it seems like you kind of subscribe to that, which is good. I mean, it's basically, golly, what the hell is that called? Law of Attraction. The Law of Attraction.
Okay.
That.
Yep.
Have you heard of that?
I have.
Okay, that's kind of what you're putting down, it seems. It seems like it's working, huh?
I hope.
Yeah?
Yo, like, I'm just trying to do, I guess, what I think is good. I believe it's morally, logically good, I guess.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, if I fuck up, I'll know, because fucking karma hit me, like, or something. I'll realize when that fuck up, like, I'll realize it.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I don't think there's any fuck up I've made that didn't realize the consequence for it.
Right.
Like, if something happened to me, I was like, damn, that was because I did this. I know it. I know it. I know it. My mom used to fucking, she used to tell me every time before I left the house, she was like, some nights she'd be like, I have a certain feeling. I just have a bad feeling. Just be careful, quote unquote. She used to always tell me that on some nights, like when it was raining or some shit, or just when it's just a weird night.
Right.
And I kind of understand that now. I think that spiritual shit is like, It's in the blood, like for real. Feel those vibes.
Does your mom live around here?
No, she's a teacher out here though.
Okay. I didn't know she was in New Orleans or.
No, she's trying to move to KC right now. She's in the jail. But
Everybody come to Kansas City.
Man, like, that's crazy. Motherfuckers, they, from St. Joe perspective, from my perspective, that I've seen how people talk about Kansas City that only live in St. Joe. It's like California too.
Really?
It's
How
like,
come?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's different cultures and shit. So many people here. Because, like, the stores are really, like, we got a lot of stores in St. Joe. Hella stores. Like, St. Joe has the most stores in the strip in the world. Like, the belt highway goes all through the city and there's stores up down that bitch. Like, that's a record, legit. And, so we got enough stores down there and shit. It's like, Casey's is a different feeling. Like, and people, like, legit, like, come here. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, I guess there's more opportunities. St. Joe don't give you those opportunities.
Right.
They give you directions to where to go, maybe. But you're not going to necessarily do anything from there unless you're in sports. I know a lot of people that's went to the NFL straight from, like, Missouri Western or some shit. Like,
oh, yeah, that's up there, huh?
You know,
and you guys have the Chiefs practice up there.
You know.
Yeah, it's a little poppin' little town, I guess.
Mike Vick be up there. Like, there be a couple people that slide through there, like, we don't know about. Like, we'll hear the next day, like, a celebrity was in town.
Oh, yeah?
Like, in St. Joe. I was like, shit. But shit's changed so much down there, like, since I left. Like,
in only 3 years, it's changed?
Oh, 100%.
Right on.
100%. Like, shit's, I don't know, good for bad. Like, I don't know.
Right.
I just go down there and see my family and shit. Talk to the people that I care about.
Nice.
Try to throw Fuego Fest.
Yeah. When August, huh? Is that when you had it this year? Are you
No, I had it late this year because things just pushed it back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, let's do it December 1st. And so we did December 1st, which was cool because it wasn't too cold out. And it felt good inside. It felt great inside. So that shit was dope.
I want to do something similar. Put on a little, I want to put on like a music show.
Right.
Just like a Neanderthal fest.
Do it.
And have, performers that have been on the show perform at that show and just put together like a whole.
Like a live podcast?
I'm going to do that too, but separately. Like I want to do that, but I also want to do like just a Neanderthal music fest where it's just like guests that I've had on who are performers, have them perform live. Just have a few, I don't know,
dope.
and then
Have some dope
I think
shit.
that'd be, and have some people that sell merch that have been on the show, have them put a table up and just have like different people that have been on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
They can be there and showcase some of their stuff and
so many ways to do it. And
yeah.
It's like I've been watching a lot of shit. I see you got some books over there. You be reading a lot?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's your favorite book over there? American
American Serengeti.
What's that about?
I think right there is my favorite one. It's nonfiction, and it's about like the last great. Look, I even highlighted a bunch of shit in here about the last big animals that lived on the plains in America. So like from Texas up to like North Dakota, and then Oklahoma, like that, like a big swath, like the middle of the country was all basically like the African Serengeti.
Mm-hmm.
We had lions, tigers, camels, bears, elephants. I mean, just gazelles, antelope, all that shit. Giant, the buffalo and everything. It's just all about the stuff that was here, and just the different animals that were around back then that are mainly extinct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, that's my favorite one over there right now, I think. What else? There's a good hunting book, a good cookbook for wild game. That's one of the best hunting cookbooks out there.
Dog, yeah. I don't know. Like, I be trying to stay away from meat, low key.
How come? You vegetarian?
No, I don't know.
Stay away from it totally?
I don't know. I be eating meat, but only in portions. I have to. Like, I think I end up like staying away from that shit for so long. Like, now if I eat too much of it, like all at once, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. If I start feeling funny, like I start getting more mucus and shit. Like,
really?
Yo, mucus is a disease, bro. Like, it's the main disease. Gotta get that shit out.
I had no idea. Mucus?
Mucus.
Mucus is
That's
bad?
everything. Mucus is bad.
I didn't know that.
Mucus is bad.
What causes mucus?
Everything.
Meat, apparently.
Yo, I just have my suspicions.
No science based on this. This is just your gut feeling.
No, you could probably look it up. I don't have the scientific facts to provide.
Whatever works for you, man.
100%.
What's your typical diet? What do you like to eat?
Oh fuck. I eat a lot of food, but it's like it's not like
You look like a healthy dude.
I try to be for sure. Like Thanksgiving fucked me up.
Well, that's what it's for.
That fucked me the fuck up.
Hell yeah,
like,
that's what it's for.
I was feeling great before Thanksgiving, and I came in eating like all that turkey, brisket, all that shit. Like I started feeling like sick. Like the next few days after that, I was like, yo, I know it gotta be that. And then I stopped. And then I started eating some meat again. And I started feeling sick after I ate the meat again. And I was like, yo, it has to be the meat. And so
all meat or just red meat?
No meat. Red meat mostly.
Okay.
Pork and
so
all that.
Chicken and pork and fish are still good?
I know for me, white, like turkey, like that hasn't been bad. What was the other one? Chicken. I haven't had chicken lately, but I feel like chicken wouldn't be
It's like
too
a turkey.
terrible for me. Yeah, it's like a turkey almost. Like
Fish? You into fish at all?
yeah. I haven't had fish. You know, it's funny you said that. I haven't had fish in a minute.
Yeah.
Like
I love
I need
fish.
to eat some fish, see if that's gonna fuck with me.
Yeah.
And I don't think it will, because fish ain't like really. It's like all protein.
Yeah.
Like it's not no fat really on it. Like
None.
so. I mean, I think I'll be straight with
There's a loop
fish.
fees up the street.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I might need to try that. That's another thing about KC I fucking love.
Oh yeah, you're not from here. You probably haven't
food.
checked out
God
all the
damn
spots. That's like the premier fried fish
Food.
joint in KC.
Yo,
That's old school. People know about that.
man, fried foods will get you too, but
Fried foods will get you, but it's worth it.
oh yeah, sometimes. Hell yeah, like
It is for me.
No, like for real. That shit, I gotta eat that shit like maybe like Sunday every 2 weeks or some shit. Like
A cheat day.
A cheat day. There we go. Like I be trying to eat certain shit. I could eat certain shit, but I just gotta know when to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best. That's the best way I gotta move with that, because I used to eat bad. I used to eat bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I eat bad right now. It's December. I'm so busy at work.
I'm done with pop now.
Man, I need to be.
I'm done.
I need to be. I don't drink. Yeah, I guess I probably drink more than I should. I drink about a pop a day. Like a big pop, like a Coke.
Yeah.
That's not good. I know it's not. No, it's just a big
Check this
big
out.
thing of sugar.
6 donuts equals to 1 bottle of pop.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Dang.
Like
Dang.
I used to eat like 2 donuts and be like, yo, I'm fine. Like fuck
2
that.
donuts, I'm like, I think I
You're
had 1
good.
too many. Like 2, you're pushing it.
Right. Like you're good. You're
Yeah.
still in the clear if you're not drinking pop.
Oh, whoa.
That's crazy. Like
All right, I got to switch. I'm going to switch to water, non-sugary drinks, iced
yo,
tea.
another thing too, because it's like it's all about, you know, you like say your body's your temple and shit. Like it's all about the shit you put into your body. Like
Mhm.
I noticed that once I eat shit like that, and like maybe like candy and like, you know, cheesecake and shit like that, I start feeling slimy. I start feeling more like sleazy a little bit, if that's the way they explain it. Like I'm more sluggish, like slow, like,
Right.
for real. Like
That makes
and
sense.
when I don't eat that, I feel light, and I feel like I can move around, I can think. Like
That makes sense.
It's
I do.
weird.
Yeah,
It's-
I do. I'm the same way, especially if I'm working out and eating good. I feel lighter.
mhm.
I feel like I'm floating.
I think we're supposed to be feeling light. Like I don't think we're supposed to feel heavy.
God, you're right.
Like
Sometimes it feels good to be
Right,
weighed down, though. It's like a
sometimes it
nice
does,
big bowl
like-
of pasta.
dog, like,
It's like, oh yeah.
sometimes you got to.
I'm in a pasta coma, and it feels good. But yeah, feeling light feels so much better. It feels so good to be in shape.
Yo, yeah, I ain't perfect. Like I'll skip some days, but I try to hit the gym every time. Like I might go to the gym after this.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe. I gotta think about it. That fucking road is crazy.
I bet it is.
That road is fucking crazy.
I know it is. It's great. I can't believe how much it was snowing. Like my kids got picked up this morning at 7:45, and it was just cold out. And then I came in, did a couple things for like an hour, And then I looked outside. I was like, holy shit, where did all this snow come from? And that's the one I hit you up. I was like, hey, man, don't feel like, because I thought you were coming from St. Joe.
Yeah, no.
Well, even if you were coming from Kansas City, it still was
And,
like, man, that's a heck of a drive.
I always got to say that too. It's like, people are like, are you from St. Joe, right? I was like, yeah, like from St. Joe, whatever. But it's just like, you know, I fuck with New Orleans too, like on top of that. So it's like I represent St. Joe, New Orleans, KC. Like, so it's overall Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
And like, as soon as I feel, I guess, more accepted to the city and shit, like, I'll be able to rep the city more and shit like that. But KC, I think that's home for me. Like, home, like, for real. Like, I fuck with the city. I fuck with the city.
It's a great city. It's a good city. Kansas City loves you.
Man, I hope.
They're gonna. I mean, like I said, I listened to your album a couple times. There's some really good ones. Like that. You saw my post the other day of Big Bad Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that's my jam.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me share it on my story. I would have.
I know.
Shared it. I was like, oh damn, fuck it.
Yeah. Oh, it's
But
probably
yeah.
because I didn't mention you. Or
I
did
think
I?
you
Maybe
did.
Yeah, I did.
Cause that's the only way I saw it.
Yeah.
And that's because I was like at work or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that one a lot. You got some.
Appreciate that.
There's a few on there that I really, really like.
I think we'll do a video of that one. That's I gotta do that 2020 videos.
Yeah, there's that one and the Run With Us or Run From Us.
Yeah. Damn, I like you got that. People were like, what's that R song? What's that RUN or whatever? Like,
and there was, I think, one or two more that I was really, really liking.
what?
I was like, yeah, I played them a couple times. I put them in rotation. The other stuff, though, I'm not a big auto-tune fan.
Yeah.
I think that's like black licorice. You either love it or you hate it. You know what I mean?
No, I feel that, man. It's like, it's crazy. It's so fucking easy to make music with autotune nowadays. So like everybody's doing it. It's just like, it's hard to, cause like I think I don't need autotune to make music, but
that's what I was thinking.
Using it. I love using it.
Really?
And I've always, the crazy thing is, I used it in the first song I released, like in 2012. And so like, I've always used it. Like, so I just like, I've loved using it. I'm fucking inspired by like Kanye West and fucking Travis Scott and all that shit. And Wayne took it to a whole nother level. Like,
yeah.
He was one of the first people that was able to use autotune and still able to be lyrical at the same time. And I thought that was hella impressive. And so I be trying to push that sometimes, like hella hard. Like, yo, I'll use autotune and still be like a good fucking rapper at the same time. But yeah, man, I fuck with I think in the end, when I get done rapping, I may not use it. But right now, like I'm still using it like live, full effect. Like,
yeah,
got to, like, there's a couple tracks on my new shit that I think it's gonna be like full autotune.
It's not for me to like. It's for you as long as you like it.
No, 100%. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to equally balance it out perfectly how I want it.
It's pretty close. Like, there's a lot on it. Like, I would hear, this latest album. It seems pretty evened out that are non-auto-tuned and auto-tuned ones.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure that shit out. I think once I get that shit down, and then once I go see my producer, engineer, because I talk to him online right now, so I just chatting it up, like, get some shit. And once I go see him and shit and chop it up with him in person and shit, I think I might be good, like, for my sound and shit and how I want to go, like, musically. And so that's part of me, like, building, like, my team and shit, like, and going from there. And then on top of that, like, he lives in Chicago, so like that's another connection. Like,
yeah, that's a good connection.
So we'll see. We working.
Well, it's good to have like a connection in another city like that. That's a good city to know people in.
Yeah,
but you can go up there, and if you're going up there to hang out with them, you can perform up there, right?
And then those goes from Chicago too. Like,
yeah,
so
he is.
Go work on something down there. Like,
yeah,
like I definitely need to hit him up. Like,
yeah, I have to link you guys up or something. I can make that happen.
A lot of people, like I say, I want to work with. Like, I think about it all the time.
Yeah, who are some other dudes you want to work with?
N.A. Solomon, No Scope, Bucks Baby, Dominico. Dominico was supposed to be on not 7 a.m. myself, but we ended up not doing the track. Chevin, all the NAs, like NA West Side, Lonnie Terrell, and there's a few.
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
can't think of the
No,
rest.
for sure.
Big Mac.
It's right off the top of your head. It's not fair. But
Yeah. Like, but yeah. There's a few, but I know how rappers are, and I know how I am too at the same time. So it's like when you come from a position to where like from where nobody knows you, or possibly maybe like could be looked at like as competition instead, like as working with somebody, or
Okay.
any other thing else, like just the unknown. People are weird of the unknown, like they don't know what to like do or how to go about certain things. So you don't know,
Right.
like so I try to approach people like properly and shit. So I ain't trying to like hit everybody up all at once, but you know, I'm looking at everybody like I see everybody like I like to work, like I want to work with everybody, like not everybody, you know, like
Right.
there's a few.
Yeah.
But,
You got to
yeah.
have standards.
Yeah, 100%. And then there's some people like you just don't get along with, but there's a few, like there's more than a few that I want to work with here in the city for sure.
I'm sure. I hope they want to work with you. I'd like to see. I love seeing collaboration. I love when people come together and bring their talents together like that. I just like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I think timing and placement is so fucking important. Like, I just think you could do so much more when you're actually planning something, and you're allowing yourself to be individual at the same time, and then coming together. Like people realize you're coming together with this person. It's not, this person threw this guy on this track. It's like these two came together on this track.
Right.
Like so, it's just. I want to make sure I have that on every time I throw somebody on my track. Like,
yeah, because it's gonna be better.
Yeah,
you're gonna be able to
like,
feel it.
Exactly. Like
it's not just some hired gun. Come in here and lay 16 down or something.
Exactly. I want to make sure I have a good connection. Make sure everything's perfect. Make sure everybody gets a good outcome on both sides. Like, I definitely want placement, timing, all that.
Hell yeah. What's your next project you got coming out? Probably be a while since you just dropped this one, right?
Yeah.
But I'm sure you're thinking about it, right?
Oh, I'm working on it for sure. I'm working on it. It's if people follow some of the people I follow. Somebody has already posted the cover for it. So
okay.
So if somebody finds it, they might find it.
Cool.
I'm not releasing the cover yet. That's just like a little Easter egg. Like
yeah, I like this cover of myself.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I like that. It looks good.
It was gonna be different, but I was like, yeah, I gotta have the full picture in there.
It's simple and it looks good.
Appreciate it.
I like it.
Yo, they actually didn't. They took that shit down the first time I fucking posted because they said the yellow lettering. I had myself in the beginning and on the cover because it's just plain right now, and like they didn't like the yellow lettering on it. They took it down. I was like, what the fuck?
Weird.
Yeah, so I had to repost it and fucking just have my plain picture on there.
I like it. It looks clean. It looks good. How is it doing for you? Like, is like your expectations, were they kind of met with it? Like
it's way better than 7 a.m. Like it's already past the streams for 7 a.m. for sure.
Nice.
So I definitely believe it's growing, and yeah, I'm ready to push the videos out.
Yeah, are they ready? Have you done videos for them?
Not yet.
You got ideas for them?
Oh yeah.
Do you have someone that's gonna be your videographer? You got someone already ready to go to make them?
I've been looking all year, and there's a few I hit up. I'm definitely gonna have Fat Steve in there. Like he's definitely doing one of my videos, but I got a couple that I'm looking at, and I hit up a dude yesterday. I forgot his name. I just met him through IG, but I hit him up, and I like the way he works. So I'm definitely probably gonna work with him.
Nice.
Yo,
that's what's great about KC is there's so many people you can network with, and they're willing to do it. From what I've been noticing, it's like it's kind of a small town mentality. Still, I mean, I understand there's still some people that got a little bit of competition, negative in them, but for the most part, people are willing to help out and give that small town mentality. They just can't just say like they want to. A lot of times want to help out and do shit.
1,000%. Like that's real. That's real. Like, and that's what I love about it. Like, it's completely different. Like, and like, it's not shitting on St. Joe. Like, St. Joe's dope. There's that. St. Joe has dope moments, and they have better rappers, for sure. But not better, you know. But St. Joe is. They just need a little bit I say give it a few more years, and the local scene will be like completely created. I would say.
Okay.
It's starting to grow. People are starting to like to really figure shit out, like, and see like people are actually like rapping and shit. People are actually coming out with like better videos. People are actually like getting their shit up. So
technology's helping with that too.
Yeah, bro. Because there's a huge. There used to be a huge stigma just like on St. Joe. Just motherfuckers not professional. Motherfuckers is not.
I wouldn't even think there'd be rappers in St. Joe. I'm thinking
exactly like,
country music and shit kickers. You know what I mean?
Yo, like so. Yeah, so I'm happy like that shit's turning around, and then on top of that, like Kansas City's been doing shows in St. Joe. Like, so that's good. Like, that's the connection.
I have seen some of that, yeah.
That's part of the Midwest connecting and building, which I love. So as long as we keep doing this, and like not such as St. Joe, with St. Louis, like any other place, Jefferson City, whatever, anywhere in the Midwest, if we could get shit like that going on and motherfuckers really recognizing the fucking Midwest, like we get the Midwest popping for sure. Like easy. There's tons and tons of great rap artists here. Tons. Like great artists in St. Joe, and there's tons of fucking artists in KC. Like shit.
Wow, let's do it,
like,
man. Let's blow the Midwest up.
Yeah, like I'm with it, Midwest.
Bring
rap.
this podcast with you. I've been trying to.
Like,
when I'm on Instagram, I'm tagging. I'm probably pissing people off, but I do I was doing for the longest time hashtag KC podcast as one of them. Now I do STL hashtag STL podcast, Detroit podcast, Denver podcast, Dallas podcast, OKC, like all of these.
Damn.
I'm probably pissing all these people off where I'm not from, but I'm like, whatever. And then at the end I do Midwest podcast because I want
Midwest, dog. Like I'm with that. Like, cause shit, some people like may not accept me being like from KC, whatever. Like it is what it is. But I'm for it. Like I'm for KC and for the Midwest, like as a whole. Like
hell yeah.
So I think it really is. It just comes out to I just got to prove that. So it's in the process of being improved.
Well, let's blow up the Midwest together.
100%.
Let's do it.
Yo,
where can people find all of your shit? Like, what's the best place? Where do you like to send people? Typically,
if they have streaming services, I like to send them to Apple Music.
Yeah. Do you get more money from
that? That's my favorite. Yeah, I mean, I got more people who listen to my Apple Music than Spotify. I got to push my Spotify more, to be honest. But, yeah.
You're hard to find.
Am I?
Yeah.
How'd you find me?
I mean, like, your music was hard to find. I'm a Spotify dude. And it's just hard to find because I didn't know how to type in
the name.
Sevens.
Yeah, if you type in the name perfectly.
But I didn't know, is there a space? Is there no space? Nope. Like, I know that now.
Yeah.
But it took me a while to find it.
Yo, it's a process.
Yeah.
But once you got it down.
Let's tell people how people can find you. Like, spell it out perfectly and everything.
You can find me at 7evensofuego, 7evenso fuego. Anywhere. Type that in Google, type that in YouTube. Type that in Spotify.
7evensofuego.
7evensofuego.
I thought it was 7evensofuego.
No.
Golly, okay.
That's the first time I heard that one. Yo, even the news got it wrong. Like, they was like 7evensofuego. I was like, what the fuck?
I didn't know what I didn't know. Oh, well, I'm glad I got educated.
No, you good. Like,
7evensofuego.
It's tricky, but it's as I made the name like for a purpose. Like, cause I had the I used to be a Prince. That used to be my name. And I made a song called Okay, like back in like 2012 and 2013 or some shit like that. But it made it to the radio and shit. Like, and I had him like a manager at the time, and he was like, "Yo, Prince, like when Prince was alive, he's like he could like sue you, quote unquote, like for having like the name shit. He's like he's did it before, quote unquote." And
oh really?
Like, and I was like, this is far fetched, bro. So I was like, I was like, okay, whatever. Like if I believe that I'm going to be big, like I actually like think about that shit. So I was just like, yo, all right, just change my name. So I changed my name, and I'm no longer with that manager anymore. But I changed my name, and one of my purpose was because it was gonna be 7, and then it was gonna be like Fuego. And then my main thing was, if people are going to look me up, nothing else should pop up except me. And so when you type in my name,
that makes sense. Okay.
when you type in my name, It's just me.
It's easy now that I think about it.
Yeah, like
I
it really is. And then your phone auto saves it. So you're good. Like just type 7. Like easy to find. Apple Music. Just scroll down to the music thing. I mean the
Boom.
numbers. You good.
And how about your videos? Same thing? Is it Fuego on YouTube?
You know, unless like somebody's been like inserted like my music into like their video or some shit. Like that's good too about YouTube. People do tutorials and shit. So like they hit me up with like, hey, can I use this in one of my tutorial videos or some shit? Like, yeah. So that'd be dope.
Wow.
I appreciate shit like that. Like that's the shit I legit fuck with. Like shit like that. Like motherfuckers just like appreciate my music so much that they want to use it like with what they're doing. And I was just like, yo,
That's cool.
I like that shit.
That's cool.
100%.
Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate you being on the show, man.
Yeah, dog.
This
Appreciate
was
you
dope.
having me.
Can I get a fist bump from you?
Hey, dog. We come back anytime.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And if I put on this Neanderthal Fest one day, would you be one of the performers?
Yeah. I'm down, bro. Just let
Oh,
me know.
I got to ask you one more question before I actually... when you perform, do you rap over your lyrics?
Both.
Both. You're
Both,
you're not allowed to rap over your lyrics at my show.
All right, I got you. I got you. I got you 1,000%. Nah.
I ask almost all the rappers on
Nah.
my show if they do or
I have a
don't.
good reason though.
Huh?
I have a good reason.
Let's hear your reason. I'd love to hear
Because
it.
especially
Everyone's got a reason. No
especially-
scope raps over his.
look. Especially if you don't know your shit like 100%. Like especially not like a classic like performance you do. Like I won't know because like I'm constantly writing. So I'm always putting other shit in my head and shit. So I don't have time to really remember my shit.
Okay.
Like for real.
I get it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, but
That's what
when I
No
do
Scope
perform-
said.
When I do perform though, I'll rehearse it though. I'll rehearse my shit and get the best way I can.
Okay.
And then there's some songs I know for a fact I know. So I just have the recording on the hook and I just have the verses like playing. And so I just run it like that. But if it's auto-tune, 9 times out of 10, I'll have it recording on there. I'll just rap over it. Like, but if it's not, because when the auto-tune comes through, like you'll hear the auto-tune, but you'll hear me like rapping as well. So like, cause I'm very like, I'm very energetic in my shows. Like I really want to make like the crowd like feel like what I'm talking about.
It's important.
So I try to with them knowing that I'm rapping over my shit, I try to make the show as great as possible.
Okay.
So I really, I think it beats the stigma sometimes. Like I think so.
I mean, it's only a stigma with some people. I don't know.
It depends. Yeah, I know what you mean though. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you mean.
I'm against it.
I know exactly what you mean.
I'm not a big fan of it, but I understand. I understand some people doing it. I completely see and understand people doing it who are brand new to the stage.
Yeah.
If you're a new performer, I can see how that would give you some confidence and just kind of.
Yeah.
But after a while,
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Like,
cut that shit off and perform. That's what I'm paying for.
yeah.
I want to see you perform. I don't want to see somebody. Yeah, I don't want to watch.
Somebody,
Push a
is on
button.
Karaoke.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even karaoke. Lip syncing.
Yeah,
Lip syncing karaoke.
I'm with you. Like, if you're just like sitting on stage and like not doing nothing, and just like lip singing like your music, you just tell. Like, I understand that shit. Like, but yeah, I definitely I try to make my voice stand out over my shit. Like sometimes, like when I ask people, like did you hear the recording or something like that? Like, no, I didn't even hear it. Like, all right, bet, like dope. I did my job right. Like, I yelled my lyrics out
Nice.
perfectly.
There you go.
I know sometimes I do be fucking up though. Like,
That's what it's about.
right? But
People probably don't even notice half the time,
they don't, and that's the crazy.
or if they
thing.
do, they don't care, and
It's
they're not
usually
going to be.
me, or it's another rapper that sees me and he's just like, I know you fucked up, dog. Like yeah,
That happens.
fucked up. Like, hey, they called me out before on that shit. Like,
I'll be
that's
like,
another thing about Casey. Casey's real with you. They will tell you.
That's what you want, though.
Yo, yeah, 100%.
You know, they only do that because they want you to be better.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm going to call someone out, it's not to be a dick. It's because I want you to work on it so you can be better next time. And
Real
improve,
shit.
You know,
Real shit.
sometimes you gotta call people out. You just
have
got to. You know,
You have to. You
be
have to.
real.
And I got to the point to where like I just like I don't care where we're at. Like, yo, if you did something, like I gotta let you know. Like,
Yeah,
I gotta let you know. I can't.
it's a man right there.
Working the podcast.
Working man.
Working
Well,
the
you're
progress.
way ahead of the game, man. Like I said, 25. You gotten getting shit figured out, man. It's impressive. Again, I get these young dudes on here like you that are just doing shit and being like getting after it and being mature about it and got their heads on straight. It's inspiring. I wish I was like that when I was younger.
Word.
I'm still a fuck up, but
Hey, shout out to A-Sean too.
Sean, I hear his name all over the place.
Yeah. He definitely be working. He be spitting like some knowledge.
Yeah.
Hearing some shit.
Yeah, I hear good things about that dude. I've never met him or anything, but yeah, I hear good things about him too.
Yeah, I think he just opened up for that Scoop of Q. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know a couple. Yeah, there's a No Scope performance coming up. Or
Yeah.
I know a couple
Like
people.
DJ Bow Wow.
Yeah, I don't know who it is. I know I know a couple performance on that bill.
Patry and all that. Yeah. Think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta re-tap into that, but
when will you be performing next? Do you know? Do you have any performances coming up people could come check you out at?
I think I'm done for the rest of the year. But
The year's almost over. Yeah.
But I'm trying to get some videos done. I got one in Miami in May. But
With video in Miami?
no, a show. Like it's
A show in Miami?
Yeah. I got to relook at the location.
Cool.
But yeah, I've been trying to like I said, I wanna have like a base here and like
And then perform all over?
build, yeah, like
Oh, dope.
yeah. Where you from, Casey? Like easy, like help people, like fucking build this shit, like Midwest. I'm from the Midwest, like you know what I mean, like that's how I'm trying to go attack it at least, like just keep going and then while doing shows here and stuff.
Hell yeah.
So I mean, I haven't set up anything in Kansas or Missouri for 2020 yet though. I definitely was planning on having a Christmas venue, but I didn't end up doing that.
Okay. Well, let me know next time you have a performance and I'll throw it on my Instagram. We'll pimp that thing out.
Definitely, dog. Definitely.
And I want to come see you
Word.
live. For sure. I love live hip hop.
Right.
So always looking for a new performance to go see.
Real shit.
Yeah. Fuego, I appreciate you being here, man. This was
Hey.
dope.
Appreciate you having me.
Hell yeah. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Hey, go stream myself on all platforms. You can find 7evensofuego at 7evensofuego on anything. Hit me up. Follow me on IG and Twitter. Shout out Neanderthal.
Thanks, bro. This was a good time.
Hey.
I stand by his music, guys. Go check out his album, Myself. And that's it. We're out of here. Bye.
Word.